Yo, your boy Tony from Cali once again. How you guys doing? Yeah, it's beautiful, happy Bro Budget Friday, and we are back. It's Happy Bro Budget Friday. We just came back from the Dollar Tree. I showed you guys the Bro Budget deals today, Bro Budget tip of the day, Bro Budget deals, okay? I still happen to have my Dollar Tree bag right here, keeping it real. The Dollar Tree bag, and inside the Dollar Tree bag, once again, I gotta show you this. I got some more stuff to show you too. All this metal, look at this, metal, well, aluminum or whatever, I don't know what it is. It says galveston, I don't know what it is, but it's light aluminum metal. I use this stuff all the time. Very, very bendable, whatever, to make brackets. Okay, that's what it looks like. Got all kinds of different, I don't know, but it's craft. It's for crafts, arts and crafts. You got all kinds of different things here, like that right there. Looks like, you know, for cartoons and stuff. Okay, once again, so we got all this metal today for 25 cents each. I added it up, $4.35 I paid. I guess they charged me some tax. $4.35 altogether for this last batch of metal, because I had bought like 4 of them before that, so add another $1, so like $5.35 for all this metal. Look at all that metal. Okay, and you guys think, if you think I'm lying about the 25-cent thing, I can just show you. I got a little sticker on here. Look at that. What does that say? Can y'all see that? 25 cents. They stickered it down to 25 cents. So I'm keeping it real. Okay? So why would I buy all this metal? Why? Because I use it for building brackets for my projects, cameras, GoPros, all that kind of stuff. This is perfect. Look at all that metal. A lot of metal. Okay. Or aluminum. The next Bro Budget, I'm going to show you an example of that. My 2 little RC helicopters. These are both Bell. What do they call it? 206 Bell helicopters. I really didn't get they didn't really fly that good to me, to be honest with you. I got these a long time ago. And I got these from like AliExpress or Banggood. So I got them for like 50 bucks a piece, keeping it real. And that's what these cost. And they fly, but not as good as the drone. I'm keeping it real. And they don't have no camera. But I got it because it's a symbol of, you see the 6 on there? We're going to change that to 63. We're going to change that to 63, and all these numbers on here, because this is actually the Los Angeles Fire Department helicopter. It's a model of the Los Angeles Fire Department. I did a lot of research on it. This is a small version of that, and you see the number on the side. It says N36 5D. 5D stands for Fire Department. We're going to change all that. So when I get done with it, it's probably going to say WBN 63 right there. WBN 63, and then the 6 is easy. All we got to do is put a 3 on there, and it'll say 63. This one we already did, kind of a little bit. This was actually blue. I painted this helicopter. This one was actually blue. It was their other model. I painted it, put the 63 on there, and that's how it rolls. But you see the metal that is on? Bam! I just got it on there with some duct tape right down the helicopter so that I can take them off or whatever, and I may do a different type of mount later on, but if I decide to fly these, and I can just take it off, they're just on there with duct tape. I got to tighten up the blades though. The blades are kind of flaky with a little Allen wrench as soon as I find my Allen wrenches. But this is Bro Budget Friday, everybody. Happy Bro Budget Friday. I'm excited. So that's what I use the metal for. And then I drilled a hole in the middle here. I drilled a hole and I had it on my other stand. So I had both helicopters on there, and then I took it apart about 3 or 4 times, and I said, then I decided to get these arrows right here. I like the arrows better. So I'm going to put 2 arrows together. Still have 2 arrows in the thing here. I'm going to put 2 arrows together like this. You know I'm very creative. You guys know I'm very creative. If you don't know that by now, you should know that. So 25 cents. Once again, 25 cents. This is 50 cents right here. So I'm going to put these 2 together right here, and then I'm going to drill a hole in them, and then each helicopter will be on each side. And then I'll probably paint these. I'll probably paint them my lime green color. I'll probably paint them green or paint them black. I don't know yet. Probably green. And then that'll be the landing pad for these 2 helicopters right here. Because I didn't like this. This is kind of bulging out too much. It was kind of taking up too much room. So just imagine the 2 helicopters on each side with the 2 arrows. It's going to look cool. Okay. So, came up with some ideas. We're going to talk about bro flying, because we're going to be doing a lot of bro flying. I'm not going to do any bro flying today, I don't think. It's a nice day though. I started to do some bro flying. I might do some bro flying, but I probably won't record it. Yeah, I might do a little bro flying because it is nice. But I thought about going to the park, doing some bro flying. Maybe we'll record it. But speaking of bro flying, we are planning on getting, and I want you guys to know this, keep it real. I'm keeping it real. We are planning on getting a larger scale helicopter. Once again, this is just a symbol of WBN WBN Quadcopter 63. That's what the drones are called. They're called quadcopters because they got 4 blades. These have, what do these have? 2 blades, right? They have 2 blades. Got a blade here. Let's turn it around this way. You got a blade back here, and you got a blade here. So these got 2 blades. But these are real helicopters, of course. And the other ones are called quadcopters in my book. But you could call it a drone if you want to keep it real. I call it a quadcopter. So we got the 2 quadcopters, and we are going to, we got the Neo quadcopter, and then we got the 4K Mini. Okay? Those are my little gifts for this year. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. And hard work. Okay? I bought those with my own money. Keeping it real. No donations. So I'm saving up right now. Hopefully, by next month, we're going to get another chopper. We're going to get the 63 Bell 206. The Bell 206 by Flywing. I think it's Flywing. I've been watching the videos. I've been watching those videos for like over a year. At least over a year. Maybe even longer. And I wanted that copter a long time ago, but I was like, I really don't have the money. So I'm kind of saving up right now to get it. It's kind of pricey. Keeping it real. It's not in the bro budget. It is not, read my lips. It is not in the bro budget. These were in the bro budget. Okay? 50 bucks for a helicopter. That's a good deal. $50, right? That's what I paid. It don't fly very good. $50 for this one. It don't fly very good. Yeah, we're gonna fly them, but they don't fly very good. So the one we're getting flies really good, and it is the Bell 206. It's the same as this one right here. It's red, same body and everything. I've been posting on it a couple days ago. If you guys want to help, you can help me get that helicopter. Don't hate, don't wait, donate. I keep it real. A lot of people don't. Yeah, I don't care. A lot of people say, "Oh man, you bought that with donations." No, I didn't buy it with donations. I bought it with my own money. But if somebody wants to help me as a gift, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I want to get that. So that's the goal. We're gonna get that, and we're gonna be going out, and we're gonna be doing a lot of more live stories. I was gonna go downtown. I thought about going downtown, and I was gonna shoot the Iron Man thing they're talking about. That the Iron Man run, what do they call it? I don't know. It's a running thing, okay? I was gonna shoot that, and then they have car shows and all kinds of stuff downtown. I might start shooting some of those events. But we're gonna get the Bell 206 chopper, and that's actually gonna be a model helicopter, okay? I'm gonna put a camera on it. I am gonna put a camera on it because I got a lot of mini small cameras. We're gonna put a camera on it. It probably won't shoot as good as the drones. Keep it real. We got the drones, so that'll give us more of an aerial shot. If we got something, some breaking news, because I am an independent journalist, if we got some breaking news on something, we'll be using the drones for that, because the drones are more, they're actually better than the helicopter. The helicopter is going to be for fun, but it's my new toy. It's going to be my new WBN copter. We're going to label it WBN. We're taking off all that other stuff on the side. It's going to have a number 6 on the side like this. It looks exactly like this, but it's got, you can see through the windows and everything, and it's got a 6 on there, and we're just going to put a 3 on there. I'm not going to change any too much of the helicopter design. We're going to put a 3 on there, and we'll probably change these numbers right here. We might just put a sticker over the numbers. I want to keep it kind of original, and we'll put our own sticker on there and say WBN World Broadcast News or whatever. But we're going to keep we'll probably keep the 6 on there too. So I just wanted you guys to know that. That's going to be my baby. I'm working hard for it. I'm working hard for it. If you guys want to help out, though, that's cool. If you want to help out and donate, I still have bills. I'm keeping it real. That's the reason that I had somebody, I think somebody not too long ago say, "Hey, man, what about your storages? And you don't have your storage no more. You got drone." Yeah, I still have my storages. I actually got rid of 2 of them. I downsized. So I got 2 storages now. And, yeah. So I still have to pay on all that. It's a lot of money right now. So I'm just keeping it real. I got to pay that like out of my next check. I work for IHS. I'm telling you guys, IHSS. Okay? Home, in-home service support, whatever. That's who I work for. Taking care of my dad. So I just got through feeding him, taking care of him, all that kind of stuff. And now we're doing Bro Budget Friday. This is Bro Budget Friday. But I like to tell you guys about deals that are out there. And once again, that helicopter is definitely not a bro budget deal. Everything you get is not going to be a deal. I want to tell you that. Everything you get is not going to be a deal. And but some things you might want. You might want a brand new car. You buy a brand new car, it may not be a great deal. You might buy a brand new house or whatever it is. You might buy brand new shoes. Everything's not going to be a great deal. But when there's a bro budget deal, I'm going to tell you about it. Okay? I don't have any microphones on or anything today. No microphones on me or anything. Just wearing this big old oversized t-shirt. I know, looking kind of scroungy, but feeling good because it's Bro Budget Friday. Bro Budget Friday. Do have my grape soda here. You guys remember the grape soda back in the day? I still drink that. Some kids, not that much. Not that much. People say drink juice. I drink juice sometimes. But today, let me get a little swallow of this real quick. I gotta keep my energy up, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my energy up, my vitality, all that. Sunkist. Boom, $1.49. $1.49, bro budget deal over at the Viva store. Viva. All right. Now we're about to show you guys some other stuff here. We'll put the helicopters down on the ground here. Okay, you guys remember my little table right here, right? My little cheap table. This table cost me $15 at Walmart. This is actually we call it the launch pad for the drones, the helicopters, all that, right? It's a launch pad. That's the reason I bought it. Plastic, folds up. Now you got a launch pad. You got uneven ground. I don't like to put the drones on the ground too much, but sometimes I do. So now we got this launch pad, right? Well, what I have decided to do, if you look at it, you see it's just a fold-up table. Okay, unfold it. You see it's just a fold-up table. Nothing spectacular or anything. But this folds right up. But what we're going to do, I've been doing a lot of research because, you know, once again, I like helicopters. I've been liking helicopters since I was a kid. I don't even want to go into the long story of that. The Vertibird came out in 1972. 1972, I was 9 years old, okay? 9 years old. I always wanted that little Vertibird system. They call it the Vertibird. Make sure I say it correctly. By Mattel, made by Mattel. It's a little toy helicopter. Went around on a little, had a little pole, and you had these little controls right here, and it was hooked up to a wire, and you was able to make the helicopter go up and down and around, like on a table or something, okay? A table, okay? Anyway, I wanted that when I was a kid, 9 years old, never got it. Watched the commercials, maybe played around with it in the store or something like that. Can't remember, but I always wanted a helicopter. I always liked helicopters. I like airplanes too, but never really got into airplanes. They're kind of hard to fly. Helicopters are really hard to fly too. But with the new AI technology, we're in 2025. Anybody can fly a helicopter now because of AI technology. They don't call it AI technology, they call it GPS. If you get a GPS helicopter, anybody can fly it. Little kids, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old can fly it. Especially these kids that are really good at video games right now, they can fly it better than me. I'm keeping it real. AI technology, that's what I call it. Back in the old days, helicopters used to cost a lot of money. Only guys that, you know, as a hobby, you know, you had to spend a lot of money, thousands of dollars to get a helicopter, okay? I saw one the other day, it was like $40,000. And it was just a little, it was a big helicopter, but it was $40,000. No. Read my big bro lips. No. And even the one that I'm getting ready to purchase, the Fly Wing, I think it's the Fly Wing Bell 206. I put it in my Amazon cart the other day, keeping it real. I put it in my Amazon cart. I kept looking at it, kept looking at it. I said, no, it's not time to get it. Because I got bills. I'm keeping it real. I got bills. Everybody got bills right now. So I am going to get it. It's going to be pricey though. I'm keeping it real. It's not going to be no $40,000, but it's more than I usually pay for stuff like that. Just keep it real. You can look it up if you're interested. The Bell 206 by Flywing. Anyway, I went back into telling you guys about this table. I know I jumped off a different subject. This table right here, we are going to convert this into a miniature building. Yes. Square. I looked at it last night. I looked at the dimensions a little bit. And I said, what would be cool? It folds up and everything. So we're going to make a miniature building, maybe out of cardboard or plastic or something, that's going to go on the sides of this. And it's going to look like a miniature building. And then I'm going to put my labels on the side of it. And it's going to say WBN News Station. WBN Channel 63. news station, and they have a bunch of windows and cars and little car ports and stuff like that for truck ports and all that kind of stuff. But this is going to be a building. How cool would that be? How cool would that be? Okay, so that's my plan. I got to look at what I want to use, the materials, probably most likely cardboard. If I can find some cheap plastic, that'd be great. Cheap plastic, and then you paint it and you put your little windows in there, and maybe a couple of the windows will light up or something like that. I'm not spending a whole lot of time. I'm not going to spend a lot of money because I'm a bro budget person, right? Probably get everything from the dollar store. So I just need like a panel here, a panel there, a panel on each side, and then we'll make our little windows and stuff. And then the top will be our launch pad. We already got a launch pad thing, right? So we put the launch pad on the top, and that's that. The reason I came up with that is because when you look at the news stations, we just had a helicopter crash a couple days ago. My condolences go out to Susie. Susie passed away out here in Sacramento. She was a medical nurse or something, like a paramedic medical nurse. Passed away a couple days ago, or maybe like a week ago now, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, it was a helicopter crash. And that was also I think that was a Bell helicopter too. Bell is a very popular helicopter. I actually have a toy one in the house. I should have brought that out here. I should have brought that one out here. No, I'm not gonna bring it out here. But if you look at my old videos, I have a toy helicopter that I bought a long time ago, and I painted it. It was orange and white. I didn't really like that orange and white color. It's a toy helicopter. You can get it. I forgot the name of it. And I painted it red. Took it all apart, painted it, rewired the helicopter because it was one of those kind you press the little 4 buttons and the helicopter spin and the lights come on and it makes noises and all that kind of stuff. A little toy. So I took it all apart, rewired it, made it remote control. I made it where it had a remote control and you could make the helicopter spin around and the lights come on and all that kind of stuff. We'll look at it on a previous video. I'm gonna go back. I might post that video today. I'll probably post it today. But that helicopter is the same type of helicopter that Julie was in, that Susie was in, that she died in. The helicopter crashed on the highway. I think it was Highway 50 out here in Sacramento a couple weeks ago. Once again, my condolences go out to her. And it was 2 other people in the helicopter too. And I think they were in critical condition. I think they're still in critical condition. Yeah. But that helicopter was red. It looked exactly like my toy helicopter in here. It tripped me out. And yeah, I could actually get one like that too, but it was leaving actually a little bit more money. I didn't want to spend more money. I like the one I'm getting. But dang, I got off subject again. Sorry about that. This table right here, once again, we're gonna do the building. We're gonna make a building out of it with the windows and everything. It's gonna light all up, and then the helicopter's gonna launch off of it. And like I said, it's gonna be my news building. It's gonna say WBN. The WBN might light up or something and say WBN, World Broadcast News, television station, and that's that. And I'm just doing that for a project, and I will be using this table a lot to launch my helicopter. Now, why do I want the helicopter? Once again, for the people that's not listening, listen. I always wanted a helicopter when I was a kid. Okay, I always liked helicopters. I like planes too. My dad used to, my biological dad was an aircraft mechanic, and maybe I have a little of that inside of me too. I don't know, as far as technology and that sort of thing. He used to work on planes, jets, and all that kind of stuff at the Air Force Base back in the day. And I remember he used to take us to the air shows. We used to go to the air shows. They have them out here in Sacramento. We probably go to one of those pretty soon. And maybe that has a little bit of that. I always like airplanes, and I like spaceships. Now, we can't get spaceships, but we can get airplanes, right? We can't get spaceships, but we can get helicopters. So helicopter was like the closest thing to a spaceship to me because it kind of hovered in place. You know, planes just take off. Just take off. You guys probably wondering, I've been wearing this band too. You guys probably wondering why I'm wearing this band. I signed up for the, they gave me this the other day, charged me $1 for breast cancer. Yeah, I'm supporting the breast cancer. Just keeping it real. Doing this to fight breast cancer. That's why I've been wearing this. Anyway, I've been wearing it a lot. But yeah, helicopters, they're closer to just hovering, spaceship, being in spaceship mode, and that was the closest thing that we had back then. We did not have drones. Drones did not exist back in the 70s and 80s and all that stuff. Okay, if they did, I didn't know nothing about it. I don't think they did. So, drones now are the new spaceship, as far as I'm concerned. They're very, very hover right there in front of you. Awesome technology, AI technology, or GPS technology. So now they got GPS helicopters. And with GPS helicopters, now you have the chances of you wrecking your helicopter are going to be, you don't got to worry about it that much. Okay, you guys know what I'm saying. Back then, if you had a helicopter, a lot of people were wrecking helicopters. I saw a guy wreck a helicopter on YouTube last night. It tripped me out. I think I've seen it before, but last night I saw it again. And it was a $9,000 helicopter. I'm not laughing, but I am. It was sad. He wrecked it. The thing just barely took off, and he barely got it up in the air, and it crashed. And the thing cost $9,000. $9,000. Read my big lips. Wasn't no bro budget helicopter. So, with that said and done, helicopters have always been expensive, and they were always only ones that could really afford them is the guys that had a bunch of money, guys that are into big hobbies, and you want to spend $70,000 for your helicopter, or you want to spend $100,000 or whatever you want to spend. That was you, but it wasn't me. I wasn't in that category. It wasn't my thing. I'm still not in that thing. I'm keeping it real. This helicopter I get, this is gonna be my baby, and it didn't even cost no $9,000. It cost a couple hundred. Keeping it real, keeping it up there a little bit, more than I like to spend. It actually costs more than my used car, my used Subaru. Yeah, I drive my little used Subaru. I keep it out there. I drove that today, and I drove my my Ford Escape. I kept it. I keep my Ford Escape. My Ford Escape, I paid a couple grand for the Ford Escape. I keep that one real. But the Ford Escape, I drove that one today, and it needs a tune-up and a bunch of work. But I put some gas in it. It needs a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I don't want to hear it. Why don't you fix your car? Why don't you put all that money in your car? No. It's about enjoying your life and having some type of balance. You know, I work hard. Like I said, I work IHS, IHSS. I do that, taking care of my dad, working, going, getting groceries, taking him to the doctor. I took him to the doctor yesterday, all that kind of stuff. It takes a toll on you, too. It takes a toll on you. But out of that, take a couple dollars out, take a couple dollars, get something that you like. I just bought $1 burrito a little while ago. $1. I may save in some areas, and then in other areas, I'm able to get something that I might enjoy. Maybe a camera, a toy, something, a lens. I'm not spending a lot of money on this stuff. Eventually, yes, it does add up, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy my things, okay? So anybody that's talking about you should do this and you should do that, shut the heck up. All right, so back to that. Yeah, this is gonna be a building. This is gonna be a building. Imagine it. It's gonna have cardboard panels or whatever, plastic panels, whatever. And they're gonna flex in and they're gonna be able to come off, maybe Velcro, who knows. And it's gonna be a building that's gonna say WBN, World Broadcast News, and it's gonna light up. That's my goal. How soon am I gonna do this? I don't know. May start working on it this weekend. I gotta see what kind of materials are available. I get paid in a couple days, so yeah, we may get this project going. But today, bro budget building, we're gonna show you what we got here. Bro budget. Okay, as you guys know, this is the bro pack. This is the bro pack, and inside the bro pack, we've got our drones in here. We're keeping it real. We'll go ahead and unzip it. Our drones are in here, but we're going to take them out and we're going to put them into another bro pack because we got another bro pack today, and we're going to show that. This name is called YALUNDISI. YALUNDISI starts with a. I'll put the link in the description. I got this one. I think this was $23. This was $23 for this one. I love this bro pack. I like the material. I like everything about it. It's a great bro pack. I got my microphones in here in this bottom section, and I got my drones in here. I forgot about this. We got to show you this. This is it before we even go into the bro packs. No, I'm going to show you the bro pack first. So, what's in the bro pack for today? We're going to show you once again. We got our drones in here, but I'm going to set it down for a minute. We're going to show you the new bro pack. Just came a little while ago, Amazon. Keeping it real. Bam. Okay. Let me open this real quick, because I got my label on here. And you guys don't need to see my label, right? We're gonna open it up real quick. This is how it came by. No box. My other one came in a box. Are they getting cheap or what? What's going on? Amazon Prime Day is over? My other one came in a box. This one was only, oh, that's why. This one was only $21. This was $21. The other one was $23. You get a box, maybe. Same thing, pretty much. This one has like a different top. and it's gray, all wrinkled up and stuff. Come on, man, all wrinkled up. But this one is going to be for the drones, I think. That's the reason I bought it, because I was putting too much in the bag, in the Bro Pack, and I got the mini studio. You know, the guy's the mini studio with the voice changer and the microphones and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't fitting in there very well. So I think this is going to be the new Bro Pack for the drones. This is what it looks like. Okay, it's going to be more puffed out once we put the drones in there. Hopefully, if they fit in here. That one looks bigger. We'll see. And you got the USB port on the side, and you got your audio port, so you can have your phone inside there, and you can be walking around, listening to your music or whatever. So this is the new Bro Pack for the drones, maybe. Okay. Right now, I'm using this thing right here for my studio. This is the portable studio that I showed you guys a couple months ago, and I put everything in here the other day because I was like, I need another bag. I got this bag from the Goodwill, actually. It had Kodak cameras in here and a bunch of Kodak. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, some old stuff. But I got the actual mixer in here. Showed you guys that a couple months ago. The sound mixer for podcasting, basically. And then I got my mics. My podcasting mics right here. I'm not gonna take both of them out. You guys get the idea. Okay, so that is supposed to go back into the Bro Pack. The black Bro Pack. And these are the little clamps. These are the little clamps that you clamp onto the table when you do your microphones and everything. So it's like a portable studio, if you want to interview people and all that kind of stuff. My hair is looking raggedy, I know. I don't care. So we're gonna show you today what's in this Bro Pack. Inside this Bro Pack right here, we just built. I'm gonna tell you guys this. This is a good deal. This is the best Bro budget deal of the day, I think. You ever wanted to charge your phones and charge your cameras, and maybe you have a whole lot of things that you want to charge all at one time? Well, I found a way to do that. Yes, Tony from Cali on Bro Budget Friday has found a way to do that, and I'm going to share with you guys today. I found out how to charge 17 devices with one plug. One plug. No one on the internet is telling you guys how to do this kind of stuff. I am the only one, because I am the Bro Budget builder. The Bro Budget building, Bro Budget broadcasting builder. One plug. If you go somewhere and you say, I need to charge my cell phone. You walk somewhere in a store, you walk anywhere, you're in a park, you need to plug your cell phone in, but there's only one socket, one plug. Or maybe somebody else has their item plugged into that outlet. Now you can't charge your phone. You're at a doctor's office. I take my dad to the doctor's office all the time. Took him to the doctor's office the other day. Maybe all the outlets are filled up. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do. Bam! I built this morning. I just got my last two power supplies. I ain't gonna say my last two, but my last two for this day. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. I'm gonna pull it out. I got it in here nice and neat. You gotta see this. This is very small. Look how small it is compared to my hand. Very thin. It's about an inch, right? But maybe about an inch. Okay, I got 5 power plugs plugged in here. 5 power plugs plugged in here. This thing will let you plug up 10 AC outlets, 60 cycles per second. That's AC, alternating current, 60 cycles per second. I'm breaking it down because you guys don't, that's electronics, okay? You guys never heard it like that. AC outlet, this is an AC outlet, this one, and that's one, okay? You got 3 there, you got 3 there. That's 6. You got 5 here, okay? Do the math. 5 and 6 is what? 11. 11 AC outlets. You got USB ports right here. 4 A USB ports. USB A, USB A. You got 4 USB A outputs, and you got 2 USB C ports. I might have did the math on that wrong. Yeah, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17. I was right. 17 devices you can charge with this. Look how small it is. This is I'm gonna unplug them real quick. I'm gonna unplug it. This is what you get. I think I paid $12 for this. That's a lot for me on the Bro budget. But I was looking for something, a black power strip, okay, surge protector, all that built into one. This lights up blue. The little button right here lights up blue. Very nice. This will fit into most people's, probably a woman's purse. Very small. It's very small. Can't even show you look how small it is. This is my hand. Very small. So you got that, you got your 3-prong plug, and there you go. You go somewhere and you say, man, I need to plug my phone in. Bam! You plug this in, you got 17 devices that you can plug in. 17 devices. That's the bro budget tip of the day. $12. It might go up. My words are not in concrete. When I tell you guys about these bro budget deals, yeah, you might go try to buy it tomorrow. It might be $20. It might be $30. But I bought it for $12. Read my bro budget lips. $12. Okay? $12. The best bro budget deal of the day. Okay? And the reason I bought this is because when I get ready to power my cameras, power my drones, I'm like, man, I come home, I gotta plug all these plugs into one. Now it's all right here. So what I did, I bought the power bricks. You can call them power bricks, power supplies, and they look like laptop power supplies. I told you guys about this a long time ago. 65 watt, read my lips, 65 watt power supplies. Got the barcodes on there right there, bam, barcodes. I bought 2 more today. These were actually a little different, and they actually say 65 watts. Look at that. Y'all see that? 65 watt. They say 65 watts. I took these zip ties. This is dollar zip ties I got from the dollar store, from the Dollar Tree. Keeping the budget down. Bought a whole bunch of these for $1.25. Zip tied all 4 of these together. I mean, all 5 of them together. All 5 of them together. Bam! Look at that. Look how nice that looks. Then I use zip ties all along here to zip tie it, or actually you can see more of them on here. All these little red zip ties, you can use red, black, whatever, and they all come out. You got 5 plugs. What are you gonna do with the 5 plugs? You're gonna plug them in wherever you want to plug them in. You can plug them in on this side, or you can plug them in on this side and plug them in however you want to plug them in. So we just start plugging them in. Bam. It doesn't matter about the order, you know. Bam. Plugging them all in. And I zip tied it, so they're kind of tight. They're all together. And bam. So now my 5 plugs are plugged in to my $12 power strip, and I only have 1 plug to plug in. Now my 5 power strips, or bricks, or whatever you want to call it, this right here, what do they have on the end of that? USB-C. And there's adapters you can get if you want to go USB-A to USB-C and all that kind of stuff. But they're USB-C. Most of your stuff is USB-C, right? So now there you go, plug in your devices. I got these kind of like on came with Velcro on the end of them. So you just unvelcro them and plug up your devices. So I know with the DJI drones, I got 2 DJI drones. So you got to plug up the remote controls to recharge those. So if I go out and fly right now and I want to plug up the remote controls, that's 2, not remote controls, transmitters. Let's keep the terminology correct. My 2 transmitters have to be charged. That's 2 of the outlets. Then I got 2 battery systems that need to plug up. Okay, so then I got another 2 USB connectors to the U. I'm excited. And then I got a 3rd one. So if I decide I want to plug my phone up, okay. So now I'm plugging up my phone. I'm plugging up the 2 transmitters, and I'm plugging up the battery chargers. Okay, 5 all in one. So basically, your system looks like this. Does that look like a lot of mess there? Not really. And I had all this kind of wrapped up, and all this came out of the top of the backpack. But you don't have to put it in the top of the backpack. You can put it anywhere you want it. But that's the bro budget deal of the day. Get you one of these. I'm telling you, $12, $12 a day. Another day there might be another. It might be a lot more money. Okay, $12 today. And once again, these right here, these were like $7.99 each. Keeping it real, $7.99. So they add up. But I didn't buy them all at one time. I bought one, and then I think a couple months later or a couple weeks later, I decided to buy another one. So you don't gotta buy them all at one time. $7.99. I went back to the original vendor where I bought the original. These first 3 right here are from one vendor with the barcodes on them, and then these 2 up the top are different. They say 65 watt. You got upside down? No, they're correct. They say 65 watt. These are from a different vendor. And the thing about it is, when I bought the first one, they were $7.99. It was like $7.99, $7.98, something like that. I can go back and look at my history. But they went up. No, you can't do that to a brother. You can't do that. You can't just go up like that. Maybe because I'm telling people about the deals and people are going and buying this stuff. I don't know why. Maybe they've been selling a lot of them. I don't know. But you better get them. So, yeah, they were $7.99. And that was these original ones right here with the barcodes. They were $7.99. And they went up to $9.99. I think they're $9.99 now. And so I said, I just kept looking and kept looking, and I found another one for like $7 and something. And that's where these two came in last night. 65 watt. They say 65. I like these actually look better. These actually look better. They're a little slimmer, and they're kind of more rounded. The edges are more rounded. The other ones are kind of square. So I'm probably I might even buy some more of those. $7.99. Might buy 2 more today. And I have like, how many is that? I got 5. I have 7 outlets, maybe 8. I might buy 3 more. Okay, make it even it out. 8 outlets. Bro budget deals of the day. Once again, this will allow you to charge up your camera. Say you got a GoPro, you got a phone, you got another phone, you got something else, 2 transmitters like I do. Bam, all these are USB-C. Plug that up, you're set. And you can leave this in your backpack. I know this looks kind of, I know what you guys are saying, it looks ghetto with all the wires and whatever. You can put all this in your backpack, build it into a backpack, build it into a briefcase, however you want to do it. Make it nice and neat. I can build it onto the table. I can actually build it onto the table. I can build it onto a tripod. And it's just already ready to go. I originally were going to do that. I was going to build it onto a tripod stand. And then I started thinking about it. I don't know yet. Who knows? But bro budget deal of the day. Get this, $7.99. These were $7.99. And like I said, now they might be a little bit more. 65 watts. It'll charge your phone up really, really fast. Or you can go spend $30 for a little tiny little brick thing and carry it in your purse or whatever. A lot of people are doing that. It's up to you. All right. So now, going back to the bro packs, we're gonna start packing these babies up. These are called bro packs. Okay, they're not backpacks anymore. This is bro budget broadcasting. Bro budget broadcasting on a Friday. So these are bro packs. So this is my mixer right here. I showed you guys a long time ago. I'll show you this again one more time. I gotta start using this. I haven't been using it lately. We're gonna pop it out. This is supposed to be on a stand. I had it on a stand. I took it off. Really, really nice mixer. I paid a little money for this. Yeah, this is nice. I got a smaller one. This is for the podcasting system. So if I go out and I want to set up microphones, I want to interview somebody, I want to do a talk show, that's what this is for. But mainly for me, when I do my broadcasting, this is what this is for. Okay? I got extra microphones in here, extra wires and stuff. We're not going to go through all that. But my point is that this is going to go in the new bro pack. I mean, the old bro pack. Maybe. So, we're going to start packing this up. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. When I open up the bro pack, we say, what's in the bro pack? You know, you got the DJI. You got the DJI Neo. This is the DJI Neo. It's my baby. I haven't been flying it lately, but yeah, that's the baby. I've been flying the 4K Mini lately because I kind of like that one better because it zooms in. This is the 4K Mini. Sticker, my letters are coming off. We got to get some better letters. 4K Mini. Keeping it real. I repackaged it up again the other day. Repackaged it different so that you can see how it really looks with the remote control. The remote control and the transmitter. Yeah. Extra batteries and stuff in here. I got 3 extra batteries in here. It's cool. So, these are my 2 aerial drones that we will be using to show the area. If there's a breaking news or something like that, we might pop the Neo real quick. We might pop it out. Something's going off. Something's breaking out. We may pop out the Neo. But most likely we're going to be popping out the Mini 4K. The Neo is more of your follow drone. So if I would need to go somewhere and I need to follow me, I'm going down alleys or whatever, that's my Neo. And I don't know. That's what those are for. Those are quadcopters. Those are quadcopter 63 for live breaking news and just for a relaxation. If I want to go out and I want to relax, I want to go to the park and I want to look around and I want to fly the Neo around for a while, that's cool. And then all of a sudden I want to fly the Mini 4K, that's what that's for. We'll probably do some bro flying tomorrow. I don't think we're going to do any bro flying today. Okay? Okay. So, that's what was in the bro pack. Bro pack is pretty empty now. Got anything else in here? We still got our AI tripod. I always tell you guys what's in the bro pack. Took the AI tripod out. We got my little microphone, reporter microphone. We got my hammer. We're going to leave the hammer on there, I think. And then I got some more microphones right here. Bam. Some more microphones in the bro pack. Not going to go through all of them. Got my Rode mic back. I finally got my Rode mic back. I'm very happy about that. When you open this part right here, I got more microphones, my battery charger, and all this stuff is coming out. I'm pulling everything out. And my other microphone set, my little cheap $17 microphone set. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at my previous videos. I ain't gonna go through all that. So what I'm doing, I'm basically taking everything out of the bro bag. Take off my hammer too. Trusty hammer. Boom, just in case you need this, bam. You know what that could be used for. Yeah, don't be messing with me. Nah, it's just a tool. Take apart, you know, to tighten up your drone, propellers and stuff like that. That's what it is. It's a tool. Okay, so now the bro bag is empty. And this one might be a little bit bigger. We may end up keeping the drones in here. Well, let's see if they fit. Where's the new bro pack? What do I do with it? Oh. I stacked everything up on it. Set it all on the ground. Come on, man. Oh, man. Hang on, guys. I got this thing tangled up on my chair. Okay. So the new bro pack. Let's see what we can fit in here. Doesn't. Okay, this expands out a little bit. I think the other one's more bulkier, but this one's more square. This one's more square. I don't think the drones may not fit in here. We might just end up putting the studio in here, because it seems a lot tighter. Because I want to still keep this case right here. This is actually a backpack. I put that thing in there. It takes up a lot of the space right there. Just trying to see. I don't know, folks. We might have to use this for the studio. Dang. Yep. Both drones are not going to fit in here, I don't think. So I can kind of force them in there, but that's not a good fit. Dang. I want this to be my drone bag. I could use it for one drone bag. I could put one drone in here. Anyway, that's how big it is. That's the bro pack. Oh, man. Maybe I can just put one drone in here and one drone in the other. Who knows? We'll see. We know the mini 4K go in there, and all that power pack stuff will fit in here too. So I could just put the mini 4 in here and then the power pack accessories. I gotta think about it. But that's the bro pack. $21. That's why this one was $21. It's cheap. I started to get another one, just like the other one. That's okay. You know, I can always put something else in here. Mainly made for like a 17-inch laptop or something, like a 17, 18-inch laptop. I do have a 17-inch laptop I can put in here too. But this, right now, the mini's in there. I put the mini in there, and I still got room to put other stuff in here, other accessories. So say I just want to carry just a 4K mini, bam. Okay? So maybe we'll leave that for the 4K mini, and maybe we'll leave the other one in the other bro pack. So I think that's going to conclude what we want to say today. A lot of things I want to say today, basically, but we're going to be making another video for that. I'll be making another video probably later on tonight or tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys, a lot of serious stuff to tell you. Today is just, right now I'm just showing you guys bro budget deals, bro budget products. Hopefully you guys got some information on that. Hopefully, like I said, stuff like this, great deal, $12 for this little small power strip where you can plug in like 17 devices. Wow, 17 devices out of this. And this right here, like I said, this is just my little bundle of fun here. Being able to charge 5 devices, USB-C, all on a budget, $7.99 a piece, you know, things like that. So if you guys like this stuff, once again, if you like the content, I always tell you guys, don't hate, don't wait, don't procrastinate. Go to my Cash App. It's Cash App. Cash App, $ Tony McDew. If you like any of this content, and donate, $ Tony McDew, because I love you. And we out.